friends, how are you? It's Miss Land. We are ready to do some learning today. Today I wanted to read you a story. Before I begin my story, I wanted to go over the objective and some vocabulary words. So everybody say objective. Good. What does my objective mean? Right, what I'm learning about. So look up here. My objective. Students will understand how to use the information from the story to make a prediction. What's a prediction? Right, like an educated guess about what will happen next. Okay? All right, let's go over some vocabulary words. The first word I wanted to tell you about was this: necessary. Necessary. Right? It is necessary that we do our schoolwork so we become smart learners. So what does necessary mean? Good, so it's something that has to be done. How about this word? Tidy. Tidy. If something is tidy, right? Jordan cleans up the playroom and it was very tidy. Right, means, right, to clean, to make things in order, right? If something's tidy, it's clean. How about this one? Hauled. Hauled. He hauled those boxes all the way downstairs. Right, so if I hauled something, right, I pulled or I dragged them, right, or I carried them like with great force and effort. All right, so you're gonna see those vocabulary words, or sorry, hear those vocabulary words in the story today, and when you do, give me a thumbs up, okay? All right, you ready? Let's get started. You might have even heard this story before because this is a pretty well-known story, and I actually have story cards today instead of an actual book. But this story is called The Little Red Hen. Have you ever heard of this story before? There's a couple different versions of this story. And if you have heard it before, that's okay, because sometimes reading a story over and over again, right? To find out new, different things, like you have sometimes different purposes for reading stories, or even just to read for pleasure. Sometimes it's fun to hear stories over and over again. Sometimes you catch something the second or third time you read a story that you might not have caught the first time. All right, so the little red hen. Once upon a time, the little red hen lived on a farm with her friends, pig, cat, and duck. Little red hen was a hard worker. She kept their house tidy. Oh, there's that word. So it seems like hen kept the house clean, right? And did the chores. However, her friends were very lazy. Uh-oh. What do you think that means? If hen did all the work and her friends were very lazy, it sounds like her friends weren't very good helpers and they just wanted to sit around all day and not do anything, right? They wanted to rest while Little Red Hen did all the work. One day, Little Red Hen found a grain of wheat. She excitedly ran to tell her friends. She wanted to be a good citizen. Oh, what's that word mean? To be like a good citizen? Right, like means like you're behaving well and helping others. By including her friends in the plan to plant the grain. Who will help me plant this grain of wheat? She asked. Not I, said the pig. I am busy rolling around in mud. Not I, said the cat. I am getting ready to take a nap. Not I, said duck. I'd rather float in the pond. Fine, said Little Red Hen, and she turned away and she said, I'll plant it myself. Well, so far we've met some characters in our story, right? And it seems like Little Red Hen is the one who's the hard worker, and our other characters, right, are pig and cat and duck, and they seem like, right, we were told that they are lazy. All right, so let's see what's gonna happen next. All summer, the wheat grew and grew. Little Red Hen took care of the wheat every day. She watered the stalks and pulled out the weeds. The wheat grew tall and strong. Soon it was necessary. Oh, there's that word, necessary. Means like it has to be done. it was necessary to cut down the tall stalks. Then Little Red Hen would bring the wheat to the miller to grind into flour. One morning, Little Red Hen approached her friends who were enjoying the beautiful sunshine. "Who will help me cut the wheat?" she asked Pig, Cat, and Duck. "I will also need help carrying the wheat to the mill." "Not I," said Pig. "I want to cool off in the mud." "Not I," said Cat. "I'm still very tired today." "Not I," said Duck. "I promised my friends I would go to the pond with them." "Ah, fine," said Little Red Hen. "I'll cut the stalks and bring them to the mill myself." So she cut the stalks, packed them, and carried them to the mill at the end of the road. Couple questions I have for you. How do you think that hen, the Little Red Hen, is feeling that she is having to do everything by herself and her friends are not helping her? Yeah, I don't think she's very happy about it, right? It is a good idea to help your friends and to be a team, right? And to work with teamwork. Also, is this story a fiction story or a non-fiction story? If you said fiction, you are correct, right? Fiction means it's not real. And I can tell that it's not real because in the story there are talking animals, right? Do animals really talk? No. All right, let's see what happens next. Soon the miller had sent the fresh ground flour to the Little Red Hen, and Little Red Hen was eager to start making the bread, so she was excited. The soft, fresh flour smelled delicious. She couldn't wait to get started. Little Red Hen called to her friends who were spending the afternoon outside, right? Once again, she's giving them the chance to help. "Who would like to help me make the bread from this flour in this bag?" she asked Pig, Cat, and Duck. But Little Red Friends, animal friends, were not interested in helping her yet again. They were lounging in the hot sun. "Not I," said Pig. "I'm too busy baking in the sun." "Not I," said Cat. "I need my rest today." "Not I," said Duck. "I was just getting ready for another swim in the pond." Said Little Red Hen. "Fine, I'll make the bread myself." So she hauled, there's one of our last vocabulary word, hauled, right? She dragged it with great effort. She hauled the sack of flour into the kitchen and began gathering the ingredients she would need to make the bread. You know what else I'm noticing is that it doesn't even seem like her other friends are really that busy that they can't even help, right? They're just laying in the sun and resting and taking naps. So it's not like they're really that busy that they really couldn't help if they wanted to. All right, let's see what Little Red Hen is doing now. Later in the afternoon, the scent of freshly baked bread floated out of the kitchen window and drifted across the farmyard. Pig and Cat and Duck smelled the delicious bread and wandered to the farmhouse. When they looked in the kitchen window, they saw Little Red Hen sitting at the table. Oh, look at that bread that she made, right? She was going to eat the bread without them. "Ah," she said. "Who will help me eat this bread?" said Little Red Hen when she noticed her friends at the window. "I will," said Pig, licking his lips. "I will," said Cat, staring hungrily at the bread. "I will," said Duck, smiling at the Little Red Hen. So guess what? Now, she said, so who wants to eat the bread? Now that all the hard work was done, right? Now she has her bread. Let's stop and make a prediction, right? That's our objective. We have to make a prediction about using the facts from the story. What is going to happen next? Think about it. Little Red Hen did all of this work, but she did say, who's going to help me eat the bread? And they all wanted to help eat the bread, right? Because that's the fun part, right? Did you say that she's going to let them eat the bread? Or do you think that she's not going to let them enjoy the bread? All right, I hope you have that prediction in your mind. Let's read on and find out if you were correct. No, you may not have any of the bread. Little Red Hen said, I did all the work. I planted the grain, I cut the wheat, I took it to the miller, and I made this bread all by myself. Since you did not respect all of the hard work I did to make this bread, you may not have any. So Little Red Hen ate the bread all by herself. Interesting. Actually, there's a couple versions of this story where sometimes the version of the story is that the Little Red Hen actually lets the friends enjoy the bread with her. But I said there's different versions of this story. There's actually also another story called Little Red Hen Makes a Pizza. So I said there's all different versions of this story where the story doesn't end the same way. But in this version, Little Red Hen didn't let her friends enjoy the bread because she felt that she worked hard and they didn't help, so why should they have the benefits of all her hard work? Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to answer this question. Do you agree with Little Red Hen's decision at the end of the story? What would you have done and why? That's what I want you to write. There's no right or wrong answer. You tell me your opinion. Do you think that Little Red Hen was correct in making that decision? Or should she have said, yes, you know what? I will share it with you no matter what because that's what friends do. It's your choice. It's your opinion. It's what you think. And then I want you to tell me what would you have done if you were in that position? Would you have made the same decision as Little Red Hen? Or would you have shared with your friends? And why? All right, friends, I look forward to hearing your answers. You guys are doing a great job. Kiss your brains for being smart. I'll see you next time. Bye.